When we think of a palm, an image often springs to mind. It is one of a slender trunk, leaning gently over a white sandy beach. A crown of green leaves rustles in a warm tropical breeze. This picture, while beautiful, tells only a tiny part of a much grander story. The world of palms is far more vast and varied than these holiday postcards suggest. They are not just decorations for our dream destinations. They are a vital, ancient, and incredibly successful family of plants. They have conquered deserts, climbed mountains, and formed the backbone of entire ecosystems and human cultures for countless millennia. Their story is one of resilience, diversity, and profound connection to life on Earth. From the bustling markets of North Africa to the dense, humid jungles of the Amazon, palms make their presence known. There are over 2,600 different species, each with its own unique character and purpose. Some are giants, reaching towards the sky like living watchtowers. Others are modest shrub-like plants that carpet the forest floor. They provide us with food, drink, oil, and materials for building our homes and crafting our tools. They are a source of life not just for us, but for an extraordinary array of creatures, big and small. To truly understand palms, we must look beyond the beach and venture into the heart of their world. The journey into the secret life of palms reveals a family of survivors. They have been on this planet for a very long time, existing even before the dinosaurs disappeared. They have adapted to an astonishing range of environments, from salty coastlines to high-altitude cloud forests. Their simple, elegant design is a marvel of natural engineering, allowing them to withstand powerful storms and thrive where other trees might fail. This adaptability is the key to their global success. They are not merely passive bystanders in their environments. They are active participants, shaping the very landscapes they inhabit and supporting the life that flourishes around them. So, let us begin our exploration. Let us set aside the familiar image of the lone palm on a deserted island. Instead, we will journey to see palms that climb like vines, palms that produce nuts the size of a human head, and palms that bleed a curious red sap known as dragon's blood. We will meet the animals that depend on them for survival, from the mighty coconut crab to the specialized palm nut vulture. By the end, we will see these remarkable plants not as simple background scenery, but as one of the most important and interesting plant families on our wonderful planet. The iconic shape of a palm is no accident. It is a masterpiece of natural design, built for strength and flexibility. Unlike a typical tree, a palm does not have a woody trunk with rings that grow wider each year. Instead, its trunk, properly called a stem, is a bundle of fibrous tubes. These tubes run all the way from the roots to the leaves. This structure is what gives the palm its incredible resilience. When a hurricane or a typhoon batters the coast, you will often see palms bending, sometimes almost parallel to the ground. Yet they do not break. Their fibrous stems allow them to sway and absorb the wind's immense power, springing back upright once the storm has passed. A palm's growth is also quite different from that of an oak or a pine tree. It grows from a single point at the very top, called the apical meristem, or the palm heart. This is the plant's engine room. As long as this heart is protected, the palm can survive. The trunk reaches its full diameter underground before it even begins to push upwards. From then on, it only grows taller, not wider. This is why palm stems are so uniform in their thickness, from the base to the top. The leaves or fronds emerge from this central point, unfurling one by one to form the magnificent crown. This method of growth, while successful, also presents a vulnerability. If the single growing point at the top is severely damaged, the palm cannot recover. It cannot sprout new branches from its side like other trees. This is why you will never see a palm with a forked trunk. unless it is a very rare species like the dome palm. The entire life of the plant depends on the health of that one central bud, nestled safely within its crown of leaves. The older, lower leaves die back and fall away, leaving behind the textured scars that give many palm stems their distinctive ringed appearance. The roots of a palm are just as unique as its stem. Instead of a single, deep taproot, a palm produces a dense, fibrous mass of roots that spread out near the surface of the soil. This mat of roots acts like a sturdy platform, anchoring the tall, slender stem firmly in the ground. This is particularly useful in sandy or unstable soils, where a taproot would struggle to find a firm hold. This root system is incredibly efficient at absorbing water and nutrients from the topsoil, allowing palms to thrive in places where rainfall can be infrequent but intense, soaking the ground quickly. Many people are surprised to learn that the banana plant, with its large leaves and tropical feel, is not a palm at all. It is, in fact, a giant herbaceous flowering plant, the world's largest herb. Its trunk is not a trunk at all, but a pseudostem made of tightly rolled leaf sheaths. Once it fruits, that stem dies. Palms, on the other hand, are true members of the Araceaceae family, a distinct group with a very different structure and life cycle. Recognizing this difference is the first step to appreciating the true diversity of palms and their proper place in the natural world. They are a family unto themselves, with a lineage stretching back millions of years. While we associate palms with tropical islands, their true home is the world's rainforests. The Amazon basin, the forests of Southeast Asia, and the jungles of Central Africa are the real epicenters of palm diversity. Here, they are not just scattered individuals, but a dominant feature of the landscape. They form dense understories, fill gaps in the canopy, and create entire ecosystems. In these humid, shaded environments, palms have evolved into an incredible array of forms. They can be found thriving on forest floors, along riverbanks, and in swampy lowlands, playing a crucial role in the structure and function of these complex habitats. However, their range extends far beyond the rainforest. Palms are champions of adaptation. The date palm, for instance, is a symbol of life in the harsh, arid deserts of the Middle East and North Africa. It survives by sending its roots deep into the earth to find underground water, creating oases of green in a sea of sand. On the other end of the spectrum, some palms have conquered the mountains. The Quindio wax palm of Colombia, the tallest palm in the world, grows in high-altitude valleys in the Andes, often shrouded in mist and cool air, a world away from any tropical beach. Even in more temperate climates, palms have found a home. The Chinese windmill palm is remarkably cold-hardy, able to withstand snow and frost. It is now a common sight in gardens and parks from the United Kingdom to Canada. The nipa palm is another specialist, thriving in the brackish waters of coastal mangrove swamps, forming dense thickets that protect the coastline from erosion. From scorching deserts to chilly mountainsides and salty estuaries, the palm family has successfully colonized nearly every type of habitat on Earth, except for the very coldest polar regions. Their presence across the globe is a testament to their evolutionary success. Among the thousands of palm species, a few stand out as true giants, not just in size, but in their importance to humanity. These are the arecoid palms, a group that includes some of the most famous and economically significant plants on the planet. Perhaps the most celebrated of all is the coconut palm. It is the quintessential palm of the tropics, a provider of food, water, oil, and building materials. Its ability to disperse its seeds, the coconuts, on ocean currents has allowed it to colonize coastlines all around the world. For many island communities, the coconut palm is not just a plant, it is the tree of life. Another giant of this group is the date palm. For thousands of years, it has been a cornerstone of civilization in the arid regions of the Middle East. Its incredibly sweet fruits, dates, are a high-energy food that can be dried and stored for long periods, providing sustenance in a land where other crops fail. The Quran mentions the date palm more than any other fruit-bearing plant, a testament to its cultural and spiritual significance. The cultivation of date palms transformed desert landscapes, allowing large settlements and trade routes to flourish by creating life-sustaining oases. The relationship between people and the date palm is one of the oldest and most profound in agriculture. The oil palm, native to West Africa, has a more modern and more complicated story. Its fruit yields a vegetable oil that is now the most widely consumed in the world, found in everything from chocolate to soap. This incredible demand has made it a hugely valuable crop, lifting many out of poverty. However, its success has come at a great cost. Vast areas of ancient rainforest, particularly in Southeast Asia, have been cleared to make way for oil palm monocultures. This has led to devastating habitat loss for countless species, including the orangutan, and raises difficult questions about how we balance human needs with the preservation of our planet's biodiversity. Finally, we have the areca palm, whose nuts are wrapped in a betel leaf and chewed by millions of people across Asia and the Pacific. This tradition, known as chewing betel quid, has deep cultural roots and is often part of social rituals and ceremonies. The nut acts as a mild stimulant. While the practice is an important cultural tradition, it also has serious health implications. The story of the areca palm is a perfect example of the complex relationship we have with plants. They can be sources of food, medicine, and cultural identity. But they can also pose challenges that we must navigate with care and understanding. Beyond the famous giants, the palm family offers a veritable feast, providing a rich and diverse pantry for people and animals living in the tropics. One of the most celebrated is the acai palm, which grows in the Amazon rainforest. For centuries, its dark purple berries have been a staple food for indigenous communities. Today, acai is known around the world as a superfood, celebrated for its rich nutritional content. The harvesting of acai is often done sustainably, with local people climbing the slender palms to gather the fruit, providing a vital source of income that helps to protect the forest from being cleared for other uses. Another important food source from the Americas is the peach palm. This palm was domesticated by pre-Columbian peoples thousands of years ago. It produces large clusters of nutritious fruits that are rich in carbohydrates and vitamins. When boiled in salt water, the fruit has a texture and flavor reminiscent of a sweet potato. The peach palm is also the primary source of palm heart, or palmito, a delicacy harvested from the tree's growing inner core. Sustainable harvesting practices are crucial, as taking the heart kills the palm. But some varieties produce multiple stems, allowing for a continuous harvest without destroying the entire plant. In South America, one also finds the magnificent Chilean wine palm. This is one of the most massive palms in the world, with a thick, smooth gray trunk. For centuries, its sap was used to produce a sweet syrup known as palm honey, and fermented to create a beverage, which gives the palm its name. Sadly, this process required cutting down the tree. Due to overharvesting in the past, this beautiful palm is now a protected species in its native Chile. Its story is a powerful reminder that even the most abundant resources can be depleted if they are not managed wisely and with respect for the natural world. From the forests of Brazil comes the babaçu palm. This impressive palm produces hard-shelled nuts that contain an oil-rich kernel. For generations, communities of babaçu breakers, mostly women, have made a living by gathering these nuts and cracking them open by hand to extract the valuable kernels. The oil is used for cooking, soap making, and biofuel, providing a crucial local economy. The shells are even used to make charcoal. The babaçu palm shows how a single plant can support an entire community, becoming woven into the economic and social fabric of a region. Not all palms stand tall and straight. The calamoid palms have adopted a completely different strategy for reaching the sunlight. This group includes the rattans, which are some of the most unusual plants in the world. Instead of a self-supporting trunk, rattans grow as long, slender, vine-like stems that climb up other trees in the rainforest. They can reach hundreds of meters in length, making them some of the longest plants on Earth. They use sharp, hooked spines on their leaves and stems to attach themselves to the surrounding vegetation, pulling themselves up from the dark forest floor towards the light-filled canopy. These climbing stems are the source of rattan cane, a wonderfully strong and flexible material. When the outer, spiny layer is stripped away, the solid inner core can be bent into almost any shape, and it will hold that shape when it dries. This has made it an invaluable material for making furniture, baskets, and handicrafts for centuries, especially in Southeast Asia. The global demand for rattan provides a livelihood for many forest communities. Sustainable harvesting of rattan is important, as it encourages the preservation of the forests that these unique climbing palms depend on for their survival. A cousin to the rattans is the raffia palm. This palm is famous for producing the largest leaves in the entire plant kingdom. A single frond can grow up to 25 meters long, the size of a small whale. These enormous leaves are the source of raffia fiber. The thin membrane on the underside of each leaflet is peeled off in long strips and dried. The resulting fiber is soft, pliable, and very strong. It is used all over the world for tying up plants in gardens, weaving hats and bags, and in a variety of crafts. In its native Africa, it is also used to weave cloth and build houses. Another fascinating member of this group is the sago palm. Found in the swampy freshwater forests of Southeast Asia and New Guinea, the sago palm stores a huge amount of starch in its stem. Just before it is about to flower, which it does only once at the very end of its life, the palm is cut down. The starchy pith is scraped from the trunk, washed, and processed to produce sago, a staple food for millions of people. In many cultures in New Guinea, sago is the primary source of carbohydrates, just as rice or wheat is in other parts of the world. It is a remarkable example of a plant providing life-sustaining food from an otherwise challenging environment. While many palms have feather-like fronds, another great division of the family is known for its magnificent fan-shaped leaves. These are the coryphoid, or fan-leaved palms. Their leaves can be small and delicate or enormous, pleated discs, but they all radiate out from a central point, like the fingers of an open hand. This design is particularly good at capturing sunlight, especially for palms that grow in more open or drier habitats. The sight of a fan palm, its sharp silhouette against a clear blue sky, is just as iconic as its feather-leaved cousins on the beach. This group includes some of the hardiest palms in the world. The Mediterranean fan palm, Europe's only native palm, is a tough, shrubby plant that can tolerate drought and poor soil. It often grows in dense clumps with multiple stems, a strategy that helps it survive and recover from damage. Similarly, the Chinese windmill palm, with its trunk wrapped in a distinctive mat of dark brown fibers, is known for its surprising tolerance to cold. These hardy palms have allowed the family to expand its range far beyond the tropics, bringing a touch of the exotic to cooler, temperate gardens. One of the most striking fan palms is the doom palm of Africa and the Arabian Peninsula. It is one of the very few palms that naturally branches, creating a wonderfully strange, candelabra-like silhouette. It looks like something from a fantasy world. Its fruits, known as gingerbread nuts, have a fibrous, edible pulp that tastes, as the name suggests, a little like gingerbread. These nuts have been found in the tombs of Egyptian pharaohs, showing their importance to ancient cultures. The doom palm's unique branching habit makes it stand out as a true curiosity in the palm family. The fan palm group also includes some of the smallest members of the family. There are tiny, miniature palms that barely reach the height of a human knee. These small wonders often grow on the forest floor, in the deep shade of taller trees. Their compact size and beautiful fan-shaped leaves have made many of them popular as houseplants, allowing people to bring a small piece of the tropical forest into their own homes. From the towering and tough to the small and delicate, the fan palms showcase another wonderful dimension of palm diversity, proving that beauty in this family comes in all shapes and sizes. The world of palms is full of record breakers and strange wonders. Perhaps the most legendary of all is the coco de mer, a palm that grows naturally on only 2 small islands in the Seychelles. It produces the largest and heaviest seed in the plant kingdom. This seed can weigh up to 20 kilograms and takes years to mature. For centuries, these enormous, double-lobed nuts would wash up on distant shores. Sailors, finding them on the sea, believed they grew on a mythical tree at the bottom of the ocean, hence the name coco de mer, or coconut of the sea. The palm itself is a majestic giant, and its story is a wonderful mix of botany and folklore. High in the Andes Mountains of Colombia lives another giant, the Quindio wax palm. It is the world's tallest palm, capable of reaching heights of 60 meters. These slender, elegant palms grow in large groves in cool, misty cloud forests, a truly breathtaking sight. Their trunks are coated in a layer of wax, which was historically harvested and used to make candles. This magnificent palm is the national tree of Colombia and a symbol of pride, but it is also endangered. The forests where it grows were largely cleared for cattle ranching, and the palms now stand like lonely sentinels in open pastures, unable to regenerate without the protection of the forest. In the mountains of South America, we also find the wax palms. These are not just one species, but a whole group of mountain-dwelling palms that have a waxy coating on their stems. This wax is a brilliant adaptation to their high-altitude environment. It helps to protect the palm from the intense ultraviolet radiation and the cool, moist conditions of the cloud forest. These palms are like jewels of the mountains, their whitish trunks standing out against the lush green of the surrounding vegetation. They serve as a powerful reminder that palms are not just lowland plants, but have conquered even the highest tropical peaks. One of the most ancient palms is the nipa palm. It is considered a living fossil. Its fossilized pollen has been found in rocks from 70 million years ago, meaning it was growing in the dinosaur era. Unlike most palms, the nipa palm's trunk grows horizontally underground, as a rhizome. Only its leaves and flower stalks emerge above the mud of its mangrove swamp habitat. This unique lifestyle has allowed it to survive for millions of years. Its sap can be tapped to make sugar and vinegar, and its leaves are widely used for thatching roofs, making it a plant that connects the deep past with the daily lives of people today. Palms are far more than just beautiful plants. They are keystones in their ecosystems, pillars of local economies, and woven deeply into the cultural fabric of societies all over the world. The health of palm populations is a direct reflection of the health of our planet. Unfortunately, many species are now under threat. Deforestation for agriculture, logging, and urban expansion is destroying the habitats of countless palms. The conversion of diverse rainforests into vast single-species plantations, particularly for oil palm, has created biological deserts where little else can survive. This loss of habitat is the single greatest threat they face. Climate change also poses a serious risk. Rising sea levels threaten coastal species like the coconut and nipa palm. Changing rainfall patterns and increasing temperatures can push palms beyond their limits of tolerance, especially specialized species that are adapted to very specific conditions, like the high-altitude wax palms. because palms are so slow to grow and reproduce, they cannot adapt or migrate quickly enough to keep pace with our rapidly changing climate. Many rare species, some of which exist in only one small valley or on a single island, are particularly vulnerable to extinction. The protection of palms is therefore of the utmost importance. It is about more than just saving a plant. It is about preserving entire worlds. It is about protecting the livelihoods of the people who depend on them for food, materials, and income. It is about ensuring the survival of the unique wildlife, from the coconut crab that cracks open fallen nuts to the palm nut vulture that feeds almost exclusively on the fruit of the oil palm. Conservation efforts must focus on protecting their natural habitats, promoting the sustainable use of palm products, and fighting the effects of climate change. We must manage these resources with wisdom and foresight. The story of the palms is a story of resilience, beauty, and connection. From the lone palm on the beach to the hidden climbers in the jungle, they enrich our planet in countless ways. They remind us that even the most familiar organisms have secret lives full of wonder. As we have seen, they are a source of food, a provider of shelter, and a symbol of life in some of Earth's toughest environments. By understanding and protecting these magnificent plants, we are not just securing their future, we are helping to secure a healthier, more diverse, and more wonderful world for ourselves and for all the creatures that share our home.